Today I'm cooking up with a bro, Mauro. He's an up-and-coming producer from Mexico, but let me tell you, his drums are something different. His technique is different from most producers, and maybe that's why his beats are so good. In today's video we'll ask him to show us his secret techniques, what makes his drums so special, and at the end we'll even cook up a beat together. So let's hop right into it.
Well, let me tell you a story how I wanted to start making beats. I was listening to Igor by Tyler, the Creator, the album, and I said, isn't there more music like this? And I tried looking on Spotify and everything, and I couldn't find anything. And so I decided, well, what if I make something like that? How hard can it be?
Nice. So in general, you wanted to make the music you want to actually listen to.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a nice story though, not gonna lie.
Yeah, basically, what we did here is with each single chop that we like, we quantized it and separated by the chord, like how and just you feel. Listen to the bass. Boom, 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 boom. This gives us a great framework for creating a nice chord progression with the sample chops. Like it?
So basically you're making a lot of chops, and then on the other side you're like taking all the chops you want and then making your pattern that you wish to hear, right?
Exactly.
I like the workflow of it. Like, what I would do personally is simply just go into the patterns I've already chopped and then just try to rearrange everything, but this creates such a mess at the end that you don't know the initial pattern that you started with, you know? When you cook up, do you have like the finished beat already in mind, or you just figure it out while you're doing it?
I figured it out while I'm doing it, really. I have a vague idea while listening to a loop or the sample, and from that vague idea.
So you don't have your the finished beat already in mind, like most industry producers always tell you, no, when I start everything, I already have the finished idea in mind, so I just recreate that from my mind out. But like, what the fuck?
Now I'm gonna do a thing that I just started doing. I discovered I could do. I want the chops to sound human, so I'm gonna record a MIDI for those chops and then aligning them to the notes I played. There we have some MIDI. We're gonna align it real good. This one, as you can see, is feel like if I chopped it on my keyboard.
Oh, Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, this is a real good trick.
But that's kind of strange. I've never seen any YouTuber or any producer do it like this, though.
Yeah, I figured this out. I figured I could do this while studying Jay Dilla, and his sound is very human.
Now, this is some crazy technique.
The Casillas technique. Yeah, you can hear it sounds way more human.
Just as repeating, what usually drum sounds do you use?
I really like using Kavi's drums, honestly. Drum Mastery, the vintage drum suits, the community pack, which is, I believe it's free on the Sonics page.
There's a free drum sounds you can download, guys, on the description below, so make sure you download it. Wasn't this the kit you used before buying Drum Mastery?
Yes, this was the one before Drum Mastery dropped. This one was the one I used.
And now Drum Mastery is your go-to for the moment, right?
Yeah, yeah, basically. Okay, so the intro would go right here, sample right here, and the drums right here. This will be the hook and the match. I would say we'll do the drums first. I'm gonna grab a real drum break, recorded from Kavi too, and then we're gonna put it on top of the kicks and makes it sound way more real. That's how this is a Kanye type beat. So that's how Kanye did it back in the old days. He would sample real drum breaks from soul songs. So it's basically recreating this. This also gives it like a choppy feeling, how you would chop in the MPC. The snare isn't that important really. For this style, the kicks are way more important to humanize than the snare. So I can get by with just tricky humanize like 2 times. And now for the hi-hats, I think I'm gonna use a live hi-hat loop. I recommend buying or getting a free loop kit that has real drum breaks and hi-hat loops with good quality. I might put the BPM a bit higher.
What other music inspires you to make some beats in general?
Well, obviously Kanye West, the old Kanye. Yeah, it's like my signature sound. The soul samples, or everything has to do with soul samples. I started with the Kanye, but now I've been expanding to Alchemist. J. Cole and Jay-Z are pretty similar.
Yeah, going for that boom bap vintage vibes. So bro, I would say thank you for your time. Okay, thank you for the cook up. If you finish the beats afterwards, make sure you just send everything to me afterwards as well. And he did. But before I show you the final beat, make sure you smash that like button if you learned something new, hit that subscribe button so don't miss any other videos, and comment down below if you want to see Mauro again explaining how to mix this type of beats and arrange it properly. Thanks for watching, and let's see each other in the next one. Bye.